What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and welcome back to our Rohan series on the Dawnless Days Total War, a Lord of the Rings overhaul mod for Total War Attila. If you are enjoying this series, make sure to leave a like. If you're not, make sure to leave a dislike. I appreciate all your feedback. And last time we left off, well, the White City is ours. We have reclaimed Anorian. We are pushing Mordor back slowly but surely. We're trying to get some recruitment going on here, at least for infantry and cavalry, and then probably Minas Morgul is where we'll have to get our archers. We are building up another force over here to potentially deal with the Haradrim in case they start pushing into our territory, because I mean, Gondor does have about 4 full stacks. They haven't been able to slow down the Haradrim. Well, they've slowed them down, but they haven't been able to stop the Haradrim. The goblins are slowly dwindling. Dale seems to be pushing with quite a few forces against Rune. So, I'm hoping today we can make some serious progress against Mordor. We have Theodred down here defending. Right now we're just kind of stabilizing our territories and building them up. We do have 2 armies up here ready to push on Durthang, but we're kind of waiting for an opening. Minas Morgul has a nasty garrison. We have weakened a few of their armies, but we also have this army behind us that we have to keep in mind. Eomer is still defending. He'll probably stay up here until we see some progress being made in this area, because I don't want Rune to sneak past and start hitting our territories. But I think we can go ahead and end the turn after we level up our governor. Income's looking great. We could probably build up a second army after this. Yeah, Mordor has 3 full stacks gathered right there, and they're pushing up more forces, bringing up a 4th stack. So, we either need reinforcements, we gotta wait for them to split up, or we gotta just hold until we can find an opening. They took Erech. It's not good. If they lose Analond, that's big trouble. They're continuing to push against the Woodland Realms. So, we might have to take things slow this episode. Let's build you up, build up your farms, build up your garrison. We're gonna improve you. We can get our final research, which is nice. The Haradrim are over here, which is a bit scary.
Riders of the mark. The battle awaits.
Let's get you guys all upgraded.
Men of Rohan. Riders of the mark. Rohan must stand.
I kind of feel like you need to come down here.
Rohirrim. Men of the Riddermark.
I don't really know what we can do right now.
Rohirrim.
I'm a little nervous about either Theoden or Theodred getting caught out.
Men of Rohan. Men of the
You don't need cavalry, you need spear units and a sword unit.
Rohirrim.
We can at least get a couple of your spears going. You don't have a very good garrison. In 1 turn, you'll gain 5 units, though. And you guys can't reach me in a single turn. You can only reach out Gileath. I think we just keep playing patient while we build up forces. Our income's up to 14,000. So we could definitely afford 2 more armies. Let's get replenishment for you. You guys have an okay garrison. It's not anything crazy. But we are building up, our influence. I mean, it's not going to be... You have 115 influence. It's not going to be a lot by any means, but maybe this can... Ooh. No, that's ours. I was going to say, maybe this can start affecting their public order? Get them some rebellions? I don't know. We'll have to see. They're back to attritioning. They're kind of just sitting there waiting for us. But if their forces keep attritioning, that's fantastic. Dale is falling back, which isn't great. We need them to play aggressive. Haradrim did not hit Anuland. But you might have just wiped out a Gondor force or two. You definitely wiped out one. Yeah, I think Gondor's done. Nice. Anduin Vale came in to push the goblins back. Our last research is finished. We need to start getting this army going. So let's bring you down to Firienberg. Recruit our last 2 spears. And then we're probably going to build up another force. And we're going to keep getting heavy melee cav for that bonus versus infantry. We want the shot cav and horse archers. Okay, that's all the recruitment we can do for now. I mean, we might as well max you guys out on troops. You're gonna be quite a few turns before we can really get you going. We'll just keep replenishing our front line. You guys keep going back and forth between attritioning and replenishing, so you're not necessarily taking significant damage, which kind of sucks. But again, there's just not really much we can do at the moment. We just kind of gotta wait for our forces. I would love to send one of these forces after the Haradrim. Kind of let Gondor... I want Gondor to start thriving. I want them to survive. I don't want to just gobble up all their territory. We already took their capital. I'd like for them to start taking this, but we might not have a choice but to start taking their territory. And yeah, see, now they're no longer attritioning. I'll take it without the money, buddy. But I'd be happy to take trade with you again. I'll let you keep your money even. Rune will take peace with us. I'm okay with taking peace with Rune. Because they should focus on Dale. And they shouldn't be coming over to Gondor. Alright, you're gonna come over here and start recruiting archers. And that's gonna complete your force. We can't get more agents. You need another turn to complete that. We might as well get another farm in here going, I think. We probably need to keep increasing your food where we can, because we'll be using a lot of it. That's gonna consume food. We need to wait for growth. Let's keep increasing your food production. Keep taking it slow.
Men of Rohan.
Now they're back to attritioning. I don't really understand the back and forth. Like, why is it every other turn they attrition and then can replenish? I don't understand what's going on. Alright, stronghold conquered. Nice. Okay, you guys moved back here and took this. But you lost Dwaro Delph. But now, it looks like the goblin forces were cleaned up. Oh my gosh, if you guys could finally take them out. I just don't know how likely they are to push through my territory and go hit the enemy. Alright, you can start getting that stuff. I'm gonna send you through here to hit Erek. And we're gonna start by sacking their territories. Wow, our income dropped a lot. 5 of you, and we're gonna get 4 spears next turn. We need to get infantry going here. There's nothing that's gonna help food. We could get another farm in here. It'll give us a little bit of food. I'll probably focus on upgrading these settlements though. Get more road development. We just end another turn. I mean, we're at a standstill with Mordor. There's not much we can really do. We push south, they move all their forces north. Unless we're willing to start sacrificing some armies, which I'm not really willing to do. So maybe we can help out Gondor. See if maybe they'll start helping us. Let's get your spears going. Then we need to get your archers. Get Edoras upgraded. And end another turn. Like, would it help if we put another spy in there? To steal more food in that region? Would they constantly take attrition then? Gondor does seem to be pushing the Haradrim back a little bit, which is nice to see. Missions aborted.
Men of the Riddermark.
I forgot you guys need to come back.
Quickly.
Alright, let's get you guys some archers. Yeah, even upgrading that building still doesn't allow us to get more Helmingas. So I don't know how that works. I'm gonna try to put you guys in this region. Because it's gotta be because you guys are starving, right? 130. I wish it would tell me what you guys are taking attrition from. $15, $35.
The battle awaits.
It just says reduces food. It doesn't say by how much. Income is certainly hurting. You guys are right back to replenishing again. You guys focus on those darn goblins, and then we can talk.
Rohan must stand.
You've gained a level. Let's get missile damage.
Men of Rohan, the battle awaits. Riders of the mark.
You guys upgraded. Although we're gonna drop you guys. Because in a turn, you'll be able to recruit more. And we're gonna bring you down in Force March. Alright, you guys took Erec back. We'll just go in Force March. You guys do have Mumakil. You guys have some nasty troops. Kinda explains why you guys are Gondor struggling a bit.
Rohan must stand. Riders of the mark.
I would love to push up with 3 armies, but then they're gonna push down with, what, 4 armies? 5 armies? Plus Minas Morgul? I don't think we can afford that fight.
Riders of the mark. Rohirrim. The battle awaits. Men of the Riddermark.
Once you get your replenishment, I'm gonna send these 2 armies down south to start hitting the Haradrim and take out this Mordor force. You're gonna swing in, help Gondor out. I wish they would play aggressive. Rather than just be at this long-term standstill. I won't take peace with the goblins. They only have Dwaro-Delph left, and the elves are sieging it. While they're getting raided, their final army is attritioning. Goblins should be done for soon.
Rohan must stand. Over here.
Alright, let's get your guys' troops up. 1 sword, 2 spears, upgrades,
Riders of the mark.
bring you down.
Ride out.
And then hopefully we can get a move on. Hopefully. We need to deploy you. The attrition seems a little more constant now. Goblins are destroyed. Alright, where are you guys going? You're starting to come south. We gotta see what's going on with all of you guys. I am a little disappointed that nobody's taken these desolate territories. Somewhat of a shame.
Rohan must stand.
Get you guys upgraded.
Onward.
And then we start pushing out.
Rohirrim. Men of the Riddermark. Riders of the Mark.
While you three hold the line, this could encourage them to push, but yeah, they're taking constant attrition now. So we might be able to play aggressively there as well.
Rohirrim. Quickly.
Alright, you guys have some nasty forces. So I'm gonna go into defense mode and take some replenishment before we start playing aggressive on these guys. Because you have a lot of tier 4 troops. You still have 156 food. You could honestly probably get away with getting this final recruitment hub down for archers. Nice, we can break you down now. Get a farm in there finally. Yeah, the only thing really to upgrade is our manufacturing. Alright, let's see if we can't finally get into some combat. They look tempted. They look tempted to start pushing up. Lothlorian's falling back. Yeah, you guys are taking nasty attrition now. Which is fantastic.
Men of Rohan. Rohirrim.
Now we're gonna see if we can't push this Mordor force back.
Over here. Attack. Right
Oh, they're
forward.
so caught.
Follow me. Crush them.
It says it's an easy auto-resolve. Which it was.
Riders of
I'd like to fight at least somebody, though.
Quickly. Right forth.
Let's get you the upkeep and campaign movement range.
Men of
You
the
guys will
Riddermark.
basically be fully replenished next turn.
Rohirrim.
You're gonna move up slowly in fortified stance. You guys need to take this settlement and not just sack it. Alright, we need to get a farm in here. Sure, we can go ahead and upgrade that as well. How is Dale doing? Yeah, they're doing alright. Are you guys moving anywhere? Really need you guys to start pushing forces down this way. You guys did take that settlement at least. We are about to hit turn 200. They're no longer attritioning. I wonder if that's because we destroyed that army. But we should be able to start pushing on the Haradrim now. So, I'll take it. And we're gonna just try and sack a lot of their territories and then swoop in and take on their armies.
Men of Rohan, run them to the ground. The battle awaits.
Ah.
Crush
Okay,
them.
we are gonna have to siege this down.
Men of the Riddermark, quickly.
I don't really think we can afford another army. Not until we start boosting our economy again. Yeah, they're not attritioning anymore. What if we took all 3 spies and put them in that province? We lose a lot of vision.
Ride out.
But it might do what we need. And what if we raise these settlements?
Rohan must stand. The battle awaits.
How well would that work for us? Like, you would think Gondor would be willing to come in and take these back.
Men of the Riddermark. Rohirrim,
I guess we'll find out.
follow me. Men of the Riddermark. Quickly. Rohan
See if maybe we can take on this force with the Mumakil. That's gonna be a crazy fight. Alright, we're gonna get pastures in here.
Riders of the Mark.
That's really all we're gonna do. Baby Mumakil. Let's go ahead and balance stance this. I love how they make it like all cute. The baby Mumakil. Is that a diaper on it? That's crazy. Wow. They are gonna come attack me even though the balance of power is way in our favor. But I would love to see these Mumakil in action. Elephants! They have 2 different types, an archer and a jav. Get you on the flanks.
Stay sharp.
Pair you up accordingly.
Rohirrim. Riders of the Mark.
Look at them. Super cool. You zoom out, you can't really see them, but they're just kind of like squares. Giant squares. Still very cool to see. Get you guys lined up to where you need to be. Some bar guards are pretty cool.
Prepare for battle.
I actually would prefer you to just hit these guys. Archers are starting to fire.
Have an arrow ready.
Probably prefer you to start focusing on their shock infantry. We'll draw their Mumakil away. You guys can probably focus on these Umbar guards. Spears aren't too much of a threat. Although if you can, take out this Jav Cav.
Be on guard. Men of Rohan.
Take out that supply wagon.
Be ready, archers.
Prepare for battle.
Have an arrow ready.
Alright, let's focus these guys here. That's not super great for us.
Battle away.
You guys might be able to start focusing these archers. But I think I'm gonna need to move you guys up.
Archers are rolling.
Alright, one Jav Cav is almost down.
Be ready, archers.
Wow. They actually outmatch us pretty greatly. Those Umbar Guard are actually gonna wreck us. I think we need to start sending you guys around. The Mumakil are here! Bring them down!
Rallied.
Bring them down!
Have an arrow ready.
Battle away. Prepare for battle. Be on guard.
Wow, we did bring one down. Nicely done. I want you guys going after the archers.
Be on guard.
Archers are rolling.
Make your shots count.
I really need you guys like focusing these guys. You guys are not running at all. You guys can probably run these down in melee.
Keep them at a distance.
Alright, we brought a second Mumakil down.
Raiders of the Lord.
I need you guys to kind of split. Spearmen are... we might lose them. Come on, men, bring him down. There's another one down. Those guys are retreating.
The enemy are losing ground.
I think we lost those spears. But I mean, after all of it, just losing the spears isn't bad.
The men have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing.
That's good. I don't think 7 is enough to keep you surviving, though. They are all starting to retreat. Nice. Nicely done.
Gods be good. We are moments away from victory.
Alright, now we run down who we can.
Men of Rohan.
That was a tough fight at the beginning. Once we got to flanking, and it wasn't so bad. But those Umbar pole arms are pretty nasty. Most pole arms are if they can get formed up. Yeah, I think we might have lost one spearman unit. Which isn't horrible. We'll just have to go back to Minas Tirith to re-recruit you. I would assume that they're dead. Yeah. Lost them, but it's all good. We'll take the replenishment. That's a Haradrim army down. I'm gonna see about sacking this settlement. Ah, they're walled. That's annoying.
Attack!
Let's pull you on over as well.
Over here.
And then we want to see about bringing you in here. And see if this will force these guys to attrition again.
Men of Rohan.
Let's get missile damage, especially with you having the Helmingas. That should be pretty solid. Aldberg, you can level up. And let's go ahead and end the turn. Doesn't look like they are attritioning. You guys are all gonna come help me. Maybe you'll take this with me. Or take it after I sack it. That would be amazing. So I'm not interested in taking it for myself. We want to go down here.
The battle awaits.
Get you into friendly territory.
Over here.
Get all of you guys replenishing. And then hopefully keep sacking these settlements for Gondor to take. But Gondor is definitely starting to gather themselves. And then we might send these 3 armies down here to start taking territories in the desert. We're still only at 8 dominance, which I find kind of crazy. Nice, they did take it. Perfect. So now we can start moving you south, ready to sack Lynn here. They took this settlement back. Yeah, they're starting to gain some ground now. We love to see it. Love to see it. Let's go for the wealth. Yeah, we will be dropping growth, but I think that's okay. Mordor's not even moving anymore. They gave up. Okay, Haradrim do have a full stack there. How's the war between Rune and Dale going? Dale seems to be getting pushed back. You guys are kind of gathering your forces. Anduin Vale's gathering their forces. Woodland Realm. Erebor does have a force down here that they're sending. And we've seen Erebor jump across the map in our Mordor campaign to come attack us and take territory down here.
Follow me. The battle awaits. Men of the Riddermark.
I'd kind of like to wait for these 3 armies to gather. So I think I'm going to leave you. You guys can get some more farms going. Yeah, Erebor's at least sending 1 force to help out in the fight.
Men of Rohan.
These guys are attritioning.
Men of the Riddermark. Over here.
Are neither of you in the settlement?
Follow me. Run up to the ground.
I mean, it says an easy auto-resolve. That's 2 more armies down in the area.
Onward. The battle awaits.
They still have their fleet.
Crush them. Rohan must stand.
Get you in friendly territory to start replenishing. Get you to reinforce. See if Gondor will come take this settlement. Or if they'll reestablished there. They are attritioning now, which is great news. See how long that holds up. And if they can keep attritioning, we can finally break through. Go ahead and sack this settlement.
Riders of the mark. Right for.
Rohirrim! Quickly!
Get all of you guys back replenishing. Please tell me that you're gonna take that. You guys are sieging Dol Amroth. Let's get you to have archers. Let's upgrade your pastures again. Because then we can upgrade here. And then let's upgrade these farms. Keep increasing our income so that maybe we can afford another force soon. But they are consistently attritioning now. So we might be able to break through Mordor next episode, which would be nice since this one's been more of a slower one. Really start making some progress. I mean, more than anything, we've been able to make progress here against the Haradrim for Gondor.
Rohan must stand!
Strike swiftly.
So that's always nice.
Slay them all! Men of the Riddermark! Over here! Quickly!
Keep getting you guys to replenish. You guys did not take that desolate territory.
The battle awaits.
We'll go ahead and sack that territory one more time. That way Gondor can easily push on in and take it. And see what happens. And then hopefully we can move on Pelargir. Well, pretty soon I might start sieging Minas Morgul.
Strike swiftly.
Alright, let's go ahead and sack here again. Really just keep breaking down their buildings.
Rohan must stand! Men of the Riddermark! Rohan must stand!
Men of Rohan.
You guys still need a little bit of replenishment. Yeah, you guys are almost half dead. So maybe in another turn or two, we'll push on Minas Morgul. Because, yeah, even their garrisons are starting to attrition. So they're having a food crisis. Governor, for your last point... And it doesn't really matter what we get here. Everything else is for commanders. Erebor sending their force on through. All of our terms of offices are done now. Okay, first marshal, second marshal. You're gonna go in there. Third marshal. We'll probably just put all of our generals in these positions. And then the remaining positions can be 4 governors. We're almost back up to 10k. You guys took Lynn here, which is amazing.
Over here. Quickly.
So now we're gonna move towards Pelargir, help them take that. And then I'm hoping they're smart enough to come take Nimros. I can't tell you to take a desolate territory. You guys are getting super weak. And if they continue to fall back, it might be time to take Minas Morgul. I might start sieging that now. Saving Gondor. Feels good.
Riders of the mark.
Men of the Riddermark. Over here.
The battle awaits.
Let's get replenishment for you. And then...
Men of Rohan.
yeah, let's go ahead and start our siege. Are we gonna attrition?
To the
Yes.
ground.
Can you get heavy siege towers? Are you a custom settlement? No, sadly not.
Attack!
Alright, well, let's get our 3 armies moving.
Right forward.
We are gonna attrition,
Rohan.
which kind of sucks, but
Rohan must stand.
we'll start hitting this next settlement. That'll complete another province for us. Let's get your gems. And then let's get you upgraded. And yeah, they can't respond to us. So that's gonna be Minas Morgul ours. And then we can move into Kirith Ungol. If we can keep forcing them to fall back. Especially if they're gonna keep attritioning. We might be able to start steamrolling Mordor soon.
Men of the Riddermark.
I really wish you guys would take that settlement.
Quickly.
Desolate lands really bother me. Like the Anduin Vale or Dale needs to just come grab these. I don't understand why they don't, especially if it will complete a province for them. Like, you guys were smart enough to take that.
Crush them.
This is probably just an easy auto-resolve. And that's going to be a stronghold conquered, which will give us a nice buff and bonus.
The battle awaits.
Break everything down 1 so we don't have to repair it and we can make money back. I would be very surprised if this didn't get us up to dominance level 9.
The battle awaits.
We could push into Kira Thungol.
Men of the Riddermark.
Your forces are pretty low. But there's 2 of you, 3 of you that could come in as reinforcements, so I don't think I want to quite risk that yet. Gap of Rohan is nearly making us 7k. Ah, they're not attritioning anymore, though. That's interesting. That's a little messy. But, I mean, we gained 1 settlement on them. Now it's a matter of pushing on the Haradrim's territory, I think. We could start conquering Rune's territory down here. We just made a ton of money. And we just spent it all. Alright, we can't quite hit it yet. Let's keep all our forces together, though.
Men of Rohan. Onward.
And then I might leave Gondor to take Nimros on their own and just start taking these settlements. That way we can keep boosting our dominance level. But I would definitely say we're towards the end of this campaign. We're kind of steamrolling at this point. We've cleaned up our wars in the north. I would say we're in a pretty good spot. I think they disbanded a lot of their armies. Erebor and the elves are sending in reinforcements. And Anduin Vale. That's nice to see.
Men of Rohan.
Dominance score is up to 9. So 1 more dominance level in the campaign is won. I would love it if you guys would take that, but I think I'm going to go into the sea here. You guys are moving towards Nimros. I'm going to hope that you guys have this handled. You're not going to be able to get into the sea this turn. We can if we force march you.
Quickly. Riders of the mark.
You can't quite make it into the sea. But I want to hurry up and hit these settlements before Gondor starts taking them. Yeah, these armies could still move up. And even though they're only at half strength, they could do some decent damage to us.
Men of Rohan. Attack!
I'm a little tempted to start hitting this, though. You're gonna have a full garrison, basically.
Crush them!
Rohan must stand.
Riders of the mark.
Over here.
mean, it's probably close to 2 full stacks. I think that's risky.
Crush them! Retreat!
I'd rather see them fall back a
Men
little
of
bit
Rohan. Riders of the mark!
before taking that. Gems, resources, food. Upgrade Edoras. Upgrade these farms, and we could definitely afford another army. So let's start recruiting you at Asgiliath.
Rohirrim!
Oh, we can't get our top tier cav though. We can get our shot cavalry, but we need what, this upgraded? Yeah. Okay, well let's go ahead and end one more turn, see what we set ourselves up for next time. Yeah, Mordor falling back is a good sign. We might be able to take Cirith Ungol. And now that we're getting Erebor and Anduin Vale reinforcements, we should be... we're close to being able to hit this settlement.
Men of the Riddermark, follow me! Over here! Quickly!
Riders of the mark!
If we move you here...
Run them to the ground!
you can't quite hit. I'm a little nervous about that, because they could have an army over here. But I think I am going to hit it. You guys don't have walls, so we can go straight in. So we'll go ahead and hopefully open up with those things next time. You guys actually can't reach me anymore.
The Riddermark!
So let's go ahead and start sieging Cirith Ungol again as well.
Crush them!
And then we'll have 2 provinces in the Mordor Heartlands. And potentially next episode we might beat the campaign as well. So we'll have to see. As always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.